What's going on, guys? Jake Tiesler here. So, okay, I might have hyped up the 2018 Mustang Dyno Numbers a little bit, but could you blame me? I was super excited. All of the engines are SAE certified. There are very strict standards to make sure that there's no variance between engines. They should be within 1% of the claimed horsepower estimate. That's what I've been reading, because there's a big topic on Mustang 6G about this, a thread. I think it's about EcoBeast, Dyno Numbers, and people saying it's underrated. So basically, there's just a lot of variables when you go to test an engine, and I totally understand that the dyno is just a tool to measure changes in power, not total power. Total power is great, but it's all relative to the engine, the fuel, that specific dyno. Those are the main things. The main thing that you use a dyno for is you want to install some performance parts. You put your car on the dyno to get a baseline run to see how much horsepower it makes stock. And then you put the part on. This is the same day, same weather, same fuel, same dyno. You make the first pull, and then you install the part, you run it again. You see the increase in power, and then you compare that dynograph to the previous dynograph. That's really what the dyno is for. It's just a tool to measure the differences, the relative differences that you're making. So who knows how efficient the transmission is, the A10, because each dyno that we've seen 415, we've seen 425, we've seen 437. So there's a lot of variance. Here's all I know. It's making 20 wheel horsepower up to between 20 and 40 wheel horsepower difference. The highest stock Coyote that I've seen dyno was like 395 at the wheels, and the highest stock 2018 that I've seen dyno was 437 from American Muscle. So there's only been about 5 Mustangs that have been dynoed, 2018 Mustangs that have been dynoed. So we don't have really any data. And we really don't have any data on the quarter mile times. We just have like 5 data points. So after we have like 10,000 people that have taken it down the track, we can get a good average. And after we've had like, 100 people that have put it on the dyno, then we can say these cars generally make about this much on the dyno. But still, really the thing, if you're trying to figure out, how much power a car's making or how fast it actually is, then you just look at the trap speed. And the trap speeds have been between about 117, as high as 116.9 to 119 with a track with negative DA. So it's probably safe to say that a stock 2018 runs somewhere between 116 and 118 in the quarter mile. Now previously they ran about 112, 111. So that's 4 miles an hour faster, roughly. 4 to 5 miles an hour faster. I would say part of that's because the engine's making more power, but also that 10-speed automatic works so well. Same thing with the 10-speed auto. When it goes from like third to fourth or fourth to fifth, the RPMs, they barely drop, and it's awesome to watch. So that transmission is really made for drag racing and better gas mileage. It's kind of a two-for. It's kind of amazing. I want a 10-speed automatic Mustang. I guess just if you get anything out of this video, the main thing to know is the trap speed on these cars are significantly higher than previously, and the dynos are making significant improvements. So regardless whether the automatic transmission is 3% more efficient than the A6, the automatic 6-speed that was in the 2015 to the 2017, that might be the case. It might be the 10-speed automatic might be 1 or 2% more efficient. Regardless, the 2018 Mustang with automatic 10-speed transmission is basically running 11 stock at 118 miles an hour, 117, 119, something like that. Pretty impressive, pretty awesome. As you can see, once they put slicks on the car, it didn't run all that much faster. It ran a tenth or two faster, but from the factory out of the box, it's set up really well to run good quarter mile times. So that's what everybody wanted. That's what Ford did. Good on Ford. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Sunday. You guys have a good day. I try to get some rolling shots. Let me know if you thought that was cool or not. Maybe I'll get some more sound clips. Let me know what you want to see more of, and peace.